tea. Tea is excellent. You know what I love is green tea with honey. I love green tea with honey. Always works well with me. And especially at tournaments too, by the way. If I could heat that up, that'd be excellent.
We're going to be heating up with another match for the people at home. Zanryo against ATX Hakii. Austin's finest in the building today at Shockwave. And definitely making waves in this bracket so far. We've seen some great moments of triumph as well as some pretty sad moments of heartbreak for the Austin folk so far tonight. And if my money was where the tier list might be, as far as like a player versus player sort of list goes, I'm leaning towards Hakii on this one. Zanryo, amazing player in every right, was considered to be the top Falco in the DFW area before switching over to Sheik. And while Sheik definitely has better tools than Lucas, Hakii's Lucas is terrifying. Let me just tell you right now, Hakii's Lucas is one of the best.
All right, we're gonna light things up here. The PK freeze out the gate, and even that's some damage. You know, the thing that's great about it is that at these lower percentages, Lucas is pretty scary. Down throw nair, jump nair, just follows the DI. Like, dude, this character can rack up percentage for 0 to 40 pretty easily. And then from that percentage, it then turns into a little bit of a different game where it's like looking for the spacing, looking for the footsies. But Sheik, on the other hand, loves needles, whatever percentage you're at, loves doing these grabs, F tilts, and has the Tinder combos on deck. Of course, swiping left, swiping right, choosing wherever she wants to go. But it's not quite a couple patches ago where it was like the knockback growth was so small and it did almost nothing. Now, with Sheik, the problem lies in finishing your plates. Dear God, did you just up smash that dude raw?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. And I think that Zan, because you know he played a lot of a character like Falco and things like that, he's already accustomed to thinking out of the box. He's not just going to be relying on the constant 50-50s. He wants to figure out, hey, how can I use this character's tool set, make the most of every interaction, make it so my opponent doesn't have a chance to land, a chance to breathe. Right now, Hakii actually getting lapped in percent. This is such a surprise. I thought that Hakii was going to be able to come in and just steamroll Zanryo, but he is showcasing exactly why he is still a hidden threat in the DFW area.
Keep an eye out, though. We'll see how it goes throughout the set, because some of these guys, they're sneaky, man. They use that first game as data, and then terrible things happen afterwards.
Right now, all the terrible things just happening to Hakii. In the air again. That time finally managing to stick some sort of a landing. Gets a bit of a punishment on Zan. Not too much.
Zanryo is at this point where he needs to make the hard read. He has to guess, and it has to be a solid one. So there's the fair. There's the bouncing fish. It's not enough. He gets positioning. Yet again, he has to finish this combo off. He's going to not even have to do anything. Dear God.
Wow, what happened?
Why did you not up B? What?
It felt almost like he was so scared of something that was going to hit him that he chose a defensive option that doesn't let anything hit him. And the reason why nothing hits him is because he's in the blast zone. Or, you know, could have just been a technical error. I think that we could just chalk it up to that, too.
I'll go with the technical error, because this the idea of him losing a game just to say to his opponent, you didn't win, you didn't kill me, you didn't get me. Just for that. If he actually did it for that reason, I envy you, sir. I envy the gall, the tenacity, the fierceness. Stop flexing.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about Fox?
Fox does dumb things. Fox is incredibly fast, and honestly, between these two characters, they can punish each other pretty heavily. With Fox, he has incredible mobility, incredible destructive abilities, and safe confirms into death. Soft nair into up smash, we got him. Double jab to up smash, we'll take him. Back airs, that auto cancel, yeah, we got him.
Yeah, we got him.
It's a lot of shenanigans that this character has. So
definitely. I mean, the biggest thing for me is that the end game feels a bit linear at times, but at the same time, when you have options like that back air that can KO pretty nicely,
it's linear in the regards that more than likely it's going to end with up smash, but the ways that you get there are plentiful. And up airs, we'll take those too, dog. I'm going to click these heels and you're going to just magically disappear.
Oh, definitely. Fox is a character, to me, it really feels like as the damage builds up, the different ways you could potentially kill someone really starts to add up as well. And because Fox, and in particular Hakii's Fox, is so good at putting on that damage, you get to that point so much quicker.
Considering I won't have to break my hands playing this game, I actually do want to play Fox for once. It's great.
I mean, you'll still probably break your hands. They're still so insanely fast and pretty technical, even if you're not seeing things like constant wave shines.
Yeah, that's what I was exactly getting at. It's like wave shining even these days, my hand hurts after a half an hour of practicing. It's too much.
This is looking like a reversal of game number 1. Hakii complete control. Zan landing near into the F smash, and again, just figuring out the ways, just the little ways where he can actually finish these stocks. He's not relying on the old tendencies that Sheik mains have.
Yeah, man. I mean, that F smash, it's unorthodox. You don't generally see that that much. Honestly, it's kind of risky because the end lag on that is actually pretty stupid. He could have kept F tilting there, considering that this character is a bit of a fast faller. And SDI isn't as prominent in this game, though it does exist.
Quick set of chaps. Stage positioning in favor of Zan, but percent definitely in favor of Hakii.
I'm sorry, Void? How you doing, homie? Possessing Zanryo on a weekend? All right, I see you, dude.
Yeah, he definitely has that spirit, and he's going to need to channel that spirit of Void.
He's got 2 back-to-back perfect shields as soon as he landed, and he auto-canceled both those aerials, just so you guys know.
Oh, Hakii had the right idea, just the wrong timing on that up smash read.
Dude, I don't think you guys understand like how tricky it is to be able to perfect shield that consistently against 3 potentially fatal exchanges. That just shows that he's well aware of what Fox is capable of.
Air, it sent him off stage. He didn't have a follow-up afterwards.
Damn, am I turned on, by the way? Okay, just checking.
Up tilt. For safety. Oh, Hakii is just not letting him land at this point.
Done.
Up smash.
He's so done. Because as soon as you start seeing the up tilts, that's a clear-cut sign that he knows he's going to drop down on top of him and not air dodge. He understands the situation. He knows what he wants. And as soon as he saw him drop to ledge, because he had felt and he was conditioned to think that I can't drop onto the stage safely, let me go to ledge where it's more than likely safe. And he just simply reacted. Fox is a great character if you can rely on reactions, because you have one of the fastest characters in this game with one of the strongest punishes at the flick of the thumb.
I've happened to continue to say flick of the wrist. That's how conditioned I've been.
Yeah. I hit you with that mix-up.
Well, Hakii definitely had the mix-ups that he needed with the character selection. Beyond that, just his formidable punish game early on was so threatening. Let him build up so much momentum, so much percentage. But now Zan, we've seen that once he has a better handle on what Hakii's dishing out, he's able to make a comeback. Very nearly took it all the way. Let's see if he can do it this time around. So far, Hakii, same presence that we saw in that first game, but off stage here, back air. And oh, what could have been an edge guard attempt in favor of Zan results in a very early stock loss. Zanryo having to play from the deficit again, and this time with even less momentum than when he started last game.
This is why you tech, folks, so you can avoid situations like this. And with Zanryo having that offstage shenanigans, I don't think he really intended to have that as a consequence. Certainly, but at this stage of the game, after you've thrown away a stock, it's discouraging. It's disheartening. And the best thing you can do is look for those hard finishes as quickly as possible. But because that's such a linear option, because that's the obvious thing to do, Hakii can simply play neutral, more defensive-oriented.
He got 2 F smash kills in 1 set.
That doesn't happen.
Zan is trying to say, no matter where you land on this stage, it's still my stage. But the fact is, if we look at raw percent, it tells a very different story. Hakii still in command, getting the down
air dodge. That worked out even with the landing leg. He's still holding it together. Raw into the back air. That was excellent. We're missing the sweet spot earlier. And here's the needles. That was way too close. Needling at that close of a range is essentially saying that you were willing to take the damage and potentially a punish backwards just for damage. You're exchanging death potentially for damage. That's greed.
Could be death here. Zan forced to recover low that time. Hakii attempting to find the Trump air.
Good job buffering, though, avoiding the situation. And no, that's it. He's one whiffed nair. If he had full hopped, he had a better chance of catching it. If he had the more consistent option could have been up air even. Maybe if you had the time and you had the foresight, you would approach and do raw back air. But that goes to show you, man. Once you add in rage, and once you add in a mistake and misplacement,
he got a fox.
Fun, dude.
He got a fox. Why did he tell me he had a fox? It's
got
so
fox.
good. It's so good.
He got fox.